And we're on. Welcome to In Song and Story, Season 2, Episode number 4. On November the 4th, there's a lot happening. Election day here in America yesterday. We have not had the television on to preserve some sanity, so we have yet to find out, indeed, if it's been announced yet, who our new president or our old president is. The new one, if there's a new one. Anyway, look, a lot happening over in Ireland. Lockdown over there in Europe is having some difficulty. But shout out to my niece Sarah Jane, who got married last Saturday. So congratulations to Sarah Jane and Keith. And we're so very sorry we couldn't make it over. But by all accounts, a splendid time was had by all. So we'll celebrate next year when we do get home. And I hope this finds you doing well out there, wherever you are. So on tonight's little episode, we have 2 songs written by iconic songwriters and 1 song written by a non-iconic songwriter. So let's get to it. The first song was released in 1980, somewhere around about May of 1980, and it shot straight to the top of the charts in Ireland. It was recorded by a band called Bagatelle. They had formed in around 2 years earlier, and this song would catapult them to Irish fame and international fame all over Europe, and indeed in parts here in America. And there was another up-and-coming band at the time from Ireland who referenced Bagatelle, and that band was U2. So Bono had a few words, as did, I think, Larry Mullins, but Bagatelle. And the frontman and lead singer is a man named Liam Riley. He's from Dundalk, in the smallest county in Ireland, County Louth, which is my home county. And along with the band, he has had hits that he wrote, hits with Summer In Dublin, which is this song, Leeson Street Lady, All Fall Down Philadelphia, Is It Raining in Paris Tonight, Trump Card, Second Violin. And then as a solo artist, he wrote and performed Somewhere in Europe, which was the Irish entry into the Eurovision Song Contest in 1980. I think it was 1990, excuse me. Viewed by, I think, over 1 billion people, which is daunting in and of itself. And Liam, as a solo artist, does some work with children at home. He's still songwriting, still performing with the band after 40 years. And he has also written in the catalogue of Irish folk music. He wrote a song called Summer In Dublin, and, he wrote a song called Streets of New York, and The Flight of Earls, and Bainbridge Avenue. So quite a songwriter, quite a legendary songwriter. And I never met Liam in Ireland. I did, however, meet him in Philadelphia when we both lived there in the 80s, and he would become a friend and produced the 2 Terra Nova albums and several of my albums here. He, like me, ended up living in Savannah, Georgia for a few years, and in this part of the world he wrote 2 songs about here. He wrote Savannah Serenade and also Christmas in Savannah. You can Google those and find them, especially Christmas in Savannah. Great song. So a daunting task to sing a song written by such a legendary songwriter, and a song that's considered by many to be an anthem all around the world, an Irish anthem. But and I know Liam may well see this. So this falls under the banner of what could possibly go wrong. Take me away from the city, lead me to where I can be on my own. I wanted to see you, and now that I have, just want to be left alone. I'll always remember your kind words, I'll still remember your name. But But I've seen you turning and changing. I know things won't be the same. I remember that summer in Dublin. The Liffey's, it stank like hell. Young people walking on Grafton Street, everyone looking so well. I was singing a song I heard somewhere called Rock and Roll Never Forgets. And my Hummer was smothered by a 46A and the scream of a low-flying jet. So I jumped on a bus to Dunleary, stopping off to pick up my guitar. When a drunk on the bus told me how to get rich, I was glad we weren't going too far. Oh no. So I'm leaving on Wednesday morning, trying to find a place where I can hear the wind on the birds and the sea on the rocks, and where open roads always are near. And if sometimes I tire of the quiet and I want to walk back up that hill, I just get on the road and stick out my thumb, 'cause I know for sure you'll be there still. I remember that summer in Dublin, and the Liffey's, it stank like hell, and young people walking on Grafton Street, and everyone looking so well. And I was singing a song I heard somewhere called Rock and Roll Never Forgets. And my Hummer was smothered by a 46A and the scream of a low-flying jet. So I jumped on a bus to Dunleary, stopping off to pick up my guitar. And a drunk on the bus told me how to get rich. I was glad we weren't going too far. Oh no. Take me away from the city, lead me to where I can be on my own. I wanted to see you, and now that I have, just want to be left alone. I'll always remember your kind words, and I still remember your name. But I've seen you turning and changing. I know things won't be the same. I remember that summer in Dublin, and the Liffey's, it stank like hell, and young people walking down Grafton Street, and everyone looking so well. And I was singing a song I heard somewhere called Rock and Roll Never Forgets. And my Hummer was smothered by a 46A and the scream of a low-flying jet. So I jumped on a bus to Dunleary, stopping off to pick up my guitar. And a drunk on the bus, he told me how to get rich. I was glad we weren't going too far. Oh, I can still see that sunshine in Dublin. Oh, I can still see that summer in Dublin. Oh, fabulous song written by legendary songwriter and friend Liam Riley. So I hope that was okay. I had no idea. It's funny, as somebody who's into music and in music, how some songs can kind of evade your radar or not be in the radar, and such was the case with this next song. This was written apparently in 1997 by Bob Dylan. It was covered by Billy Joel and by Garth Brooks and also Adele over there in England. And I heard it late one night coming back from Kevin Barry's Irish pub where I used to play here in Savannah, and I thought this extraordinary song. And then I was back home in Ireland and I heard the song again, so that was enough. I said, let me do a version of this. It's a great song, a love song, to make you feel my love. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. No, you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. Known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue, I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, on the highway of regrets. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. Written by the great Bob Dylan. A tremendous song. So 2 songs by incredible songwriters. Let's finish with this. Before we do, Sláinte, thanks as ever. Thanks for tuning in. I seem to be in kind of a giddy humour tonight. I don't know why, but maybe that'll change. Anyway, Sláinte. So I wrote the song years ago. There's a friend of mine who was a musician and he was travelling. He was out on the road and he decided to surprise his girlfriend, and he came back from being on the road and it was he who got the surprise, if you know what I mean. Anyway, he said something strange sitting at a bar one night here in town. He said, I've been to the dark side. I thought it was a very interesting line, and I held on to the line, and it's in the song. The song is maybe a little bit on the spiritual side of things, but I will leave you with this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be here again next Wednesday. As always, if you do have any requests for these little episodes, please let me know. There's a song that I wrote a lady likes, so I'm trying to relearn it, and I'll do it within the next couple of weeks in one of the sessions that's going to be quirky. So thank you, good night, and God bless. Let's finish with this. I will follow you. Been to the dark side with no guiding light, in a room full of mirrors, but no one in sight. I've seen an impression on a low-flying cloud. I've been to the mountain and shouted out loud, I will follow you, oh I will follow you, I will follow you. When you're down and you're lonely, look into your soul, you'll find somebody that nobody knows. Take these words from a stranger who's been there before, who's found what he was looking for. Now he's a stranger no more. I will follow you, oh I will follow you, I will follow you. I've seen your likeness in a dead man's eyes. I've taken advice that just wasn't wise, and I've done some bad things, I'm sorry for sure. But if love is forgiving, then love me once more, and I will follow you, oh I will follow you, I will follow you. What am I doing here? What am I here to do? Give me the reason and I follow. Cause I've been to the dark side with no guiding light, in a room full of mirrors, but no one in sight. I've seen an impression, yeah, on a low-flying cloud. I've been to the mountain and shouted out loud, I will follow you, oh I will follow you, I will follow you, yeah I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you. Thank you very much. Good night.